So we've been talking a lot about the future of YLA the past 2 years specifically, right? And I think, I would just want to pause real quick. Before we talk too much about the future, I had to really, I think, go through a time when I had to rethink and really ask myself, what is YLA? And I think it's important to do that, because if you view YLA as just a nonprofit that's seeking year-over-year sustainable revenue growth and an increase in programming metrics, then you will have a certain view of the future of YLA. It's very organized, it's very plannable, right? And there's elements of that we want and we need. But I think most importantly, it's to understand that YLA is not an organization, right? YLA, more than anything, is a story about how we see the world, a world in which youth are involved in big civic, political, and business decisions, where their creativity is an invaluable and indispensable requirement to make positive social good and change. It's also a set of values that are closely tied, and a set of values we espouse to this worldview. And those values include things like being inclusive of those around you, fostering creativity, entrepreneurship and ambition, right? Integrity. And so we work with the youth on all these leadership values, and most of the programming is centered on these values, right? And then thirdly, it's a group of people, right? And that group has been growing at a light speed pace, from 20 of us in 2002 to over 1,000 associate graduates today, right? And so as we think about the growth, we are planning growth. And so we've launched an ambitious 5-year, 5-city plan, and we're in year 2 of that. Silicon Valley was year 1, LA is year 2, San Diego's year 3, and year 4 and 5, we haven't officially announced yet, but we're very excited, and what we can say is we will end year 5 in New York City. And so we have some planned growth, but really this growth is what we're doing is we're making the kindling larger, right? I think there was a spark in Anaheim 10 years ago. Our growth over the next 5 years is kindling a fire, which we hope like wildfire will spread across America. And at that point, it's not an organization growing. It may not even be us growing it, but it's youth across America logging onto the internet, downloading a starter kit, going to meet with their mayor or head of Chamber of Commerce, and starting a civically engaged, youth-focused nonprofit in their community. For me, it's the growth of that story, those values, and the people. As that spreads, that's how I view the growth of YLA.
So what excites me most about the future of YLA is just the potential. Of all the alumni that have gone through the program, those who've graduated and become a part of our YLA value and family and network, to see what they're able to create themselves, and to see that now that they have some level of success, or they are in the position now to give back more and share what they can do collectively together with what we have already built, and to see that cumulative, collective energy and share value of everyone. That's what I'm excited about, where that will take us. That will benefit so many people than we would have ever imagined. So.